Now, there is an absolute perfect entry that's about to occur in the market now as we speak. All we'll be using to catch this exact formation is actually simple. A breakout and a retest. Only this time we'll be using it as professional as possible, combined with a few price action activity. And of course, this to make sure that we'll catch a perfect sniper entry, or at least an almost perfect one, so that if you can watch this video from beginning to the end, you should be able to replicate this exact same result now. Because I'll be showing you exactly how we'll be analyzing the charts right now, and we'll be storming into the trades also now live before your eyes. And that's not it. We'll also be dropping the trade for every single trader online currently to actually join. Then if you're new to the Scalper YouTube channel, just remember to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and also remember to turn the notification bell so you don't miss any videos I'll be dropping out from this place. So that not to waste so much time, let's dive in now. Boom. All right, okay guys, so this is exactly what we're having currently. So we're just having US 100, also known as a nasdaq, right? And that's what we'll just be using today, right? Remember I told you all we'll just be using today will just be normal breakout and retest. That's just all we'll be using, and then maybe we'll just add one or two price actions to just for a sniper entry, not for any other thing, just to hit a sniper entry. Aside from that, it's perfect to just use only my normal breakout and retest. I might just have some retracement and crazy retracement and the rest, but because I don't want that, so I'll just add a little bit of price action, a little bit of extra price actions to it to just make sure that I get a sniper entry. Okay, let's dive in now. Here comes our main trade. Right now, we already understand how all that is happening. We already know that this particular stop dropped down, after which now it's going up, right? That's just a summary of all I'm saying, right? Now it's going up. You can literally see that. Good. Now, if we try zooming this particular stuff in a little bit more now, right now, what do you see now at about this zone? You can literally see that this stuff, we already know it's going up. At least on our 15 minutes time frame, it's going up now, right? US 100, also known as NASDAQ, has been going up also, right? There's no argument about that, right? Just like our gold, there's no argument, right? Good. Now, what are we having now at this particular zone? We're having that this particular stuff now pushed up towards particular spot, after which now it's dropped down towards particular zone, right? You can literally see that it dropped down like this. And now if we look at this particular spot now, what can you see? Let me try adjusting that so it's perfect, right? Okay, just ignore this particular stuff here. Okay, let me draw it again. It's okay. Okay, good. Now I think it looks better now, right? Good. Now what are we having at about this spot now? We're having that this particular stuff was playing around the zone, after which what did you notice here? It broke out from the zone, right? You can literally see there was a nice breakout from that zone, after which what happens next is what? A second condition, which is a retest, right? Smoothly, just like that. Now to confirm this stuff now, let's actually include a few more price action. And so what do you notice is happening at this spot? This is actually a downward channel, right? Number one, if we include another stuff, what do you think this is also? This is actually a bullish flag, right? Whereby the chart pushes up, the flag starts dropping, and then the final movement is to go up, right? Now we've confirmed number one with a breakout. Number two, we actually confirm this particular stuff as a downward channel, right? That's number two. Number three, we actually confirmed it as a bullish flag, meaning that at the end of the day, this stuff will actually just keep pushing up, right? You can literally see the flag. Just in case you don't understand, look at it. You can literally see the flag, right? So everything is actually clear. So we've been able to confirm it. Now, if you don't want to think about all I just said, you can easily just use your normal breakout to still work perfectly fine. If you've gone through our MC100 class, or you have not skipped any of our videos, you know what happens on bullish flag and bearish flags, right? Now, that's exactly what's about to happen here. But it's not just that, right? It's not just that. Now, there has been a downward channel at this spot also, and then you know what happens on descending channels, right? There's also a massive push. Like the push is always not normal, they are always abnormal, right? Now, so what are we having? We're having an abnormal push. First of all, on our channel alone is enough to push this chart, right? Just the channel alone is enough to push this, right? And now we're having a bullish flag to combine with it, right? And then it's not just that, there's actually a full breakout that has been confirmed on this chart. So what do you think is going to happen? This is not just going to push, it's going to take off, right? It's going to move extremely smooth, right? And now, because it's actually so interesting, so that what we can do now, guys, is this. The private channel, they entered this trade just like 5 minutes ago or so. I'm just going to share this exact formation now, a summary of this exact formation from TradingView. I'm going to share the summary of this exact formation in a free channel now, right? So that's just what's going to happen. And then I'm going to ask who can see it, right? So anyone that can actually see this exact formation formation. That's all we just explained now. I'm going to map out everything, right? I already have everything mapped out and the rest here, right? So I'm just going to send it to them, right? So now I'm going to try dropping it around here also, so you can actually see it. So I already mapped out the entire formation and everything. So I'm just going to send it to them now quickly. Let me just quickly send that to them. Now, anyone that can actually see it can easily catch this exact formation that is happening now. But anyone that can't see it, right? Well, they will have to wait for those in the private channel to be in some nice profit first, after which we also share it so that everyone can actually cash out. And honestly, it won't really matter because this particular trade that we're having here, we're expecting it to go for several hours, at least nothing less than 24 hours, nothing less. It might be less, it might be more, but let's just say nothing less. It can't be less. This particular formation can't be less than 24 hours, right? So we're expecting some massive movement on this particular trade, guys. Everyone, those on the private channel already in this trade, I guess we are the only ones left now. So guys, let's actually storm into this particular trade also. We're actually having about $885, so you don't forget, right? So that's what we're actually having on our capital. Yeah, you can literally see that. And then the broker that we're actually using, I already dropped the link in the description box, so you don't have to ask that. I already dropped the link in the description box. And also, guys, the leverage we'll be using today will just be 1 to 2,000, so you don't have to ask that in the comment section, guys. Okay, now let's just go with, let's say, 0.1. Now, just to note also, I actually dropped the formation for gold, right? So the formation for gold is actually there also. The gold formation currently is not as perfect as that of NASDAQ, so that's why I chose to record the NASDAQ on, right? The formation is not as just perfect, right? So we're expecting maybe 1, 2, 3 TPs to be hit, maybe within 6 hours, might be more, might still get to 24 hours. It just depends on the chart formation, right? But then so far so good. That formation is actually there. I already dropped it also in the private channel. But then, guys, so let's actually just look at this particular stop. So we just use a 0.1. We're also using the zero spread. Don't forget. So we're paying for commission. All right. So 0.1. All right. Okay. Let's just go with 1. Let's see. Let's go with 1 lot. All right. Let's see. All right. Okay. Let's increase to 3 lots now. So that's what I'm using. And okay, so I'm still checking. Okay, my free margin is okay now. My free margin is okay. Now I'm actually trying to get a perfect. Now those that join in this particular stuff on the private channel, they're already in a massive profit to start with, because they actually stopped into this particular trade just around the zone. It was just before starting the stuff, right? Just around the zone, right? Just around the zone. And during the course of explaining, this particular stuff actually left us, but it's okay. It's okay. The trade is actually still looking good, right? So just like I said, I also drop that of the gold, right? So when the gold actually hits some nice profits, I also share that in the private in the free channel, so that nobody is angry, guys, so that everyone can actually just cash out from this particular trade. So guys, for the now, we'll just wait, guys. We'll just wait and actually just see how this particular stuff actually goes. Now for our stop loss we'll just be looking at this particular range, right? So for our stop loss, so we'll just be looking at, okay, so this was where we had the breakout. This was our retest. Now it pushed above this particular region, and so we're able to catch it just around this particular zone, right? So that our stop loss can just be above the zone, right? So you can literally see it pushed up above this region, normal bullish engulfing. You know why we're placing a stop loss there. And then after that, after that we're good, guys. After that we're good. So we just need to wait now and just see as the class actually goes. Now if you check this stuff, we're actually running some crazy losses currently. Look at that. That's actually about minus 105. That's what we're having. That's not very good, but we actually know if our stop loss is around the zone. This was actually where we had a bullish engulfing. A breakout has been completed. We have all our formations, all our price action structures in place, so we know that, well, there's a high chance that this stuff won't get to this spot. So even though we are on deep red now, it's still okay. We just wait and actually just see how the next few hours are.
A few moments later.
Boom. All right. Okay, guys. Now this is actually looking really smooth. Now, first of all, to begin with, I actually dropped this trade already on the free channel. I dropped this trade just around the zone, if I'm not mistaken, right? And of course, all our take profits have been hit, right? So all our take profits have been smashed a long time ago, right? So what we are just doing now is to just lock in our profits, because that's actually how we actually go about it. So all our take profits are hit, and now we start locking. So I actually dropped that that also, I dropped that in the private channel. I also dropped that in the free channel, that everyone should actually just keep locking. So nobody is closing this trade. Everyone is actually just locking. So from this particular zone, even though we didn't join on the sniper entry, right, because it would have been more sniper than this, right, but then we actually, just because of explanation and the rest, it's actually left us a little bit, right, but it's still okay. So this was actually just the movement, guys. This was actually just the movement. So currently, as at this point, we're actually running just over 2,000 bucks, just like about 2.7k smoothly, just like that, right? So on this particular trade, we don't even have to risk a lot on this particular trade, right? We don't even have to risk anything much, right? Now we're having already 2.7k, and this particular formation is still looking very, very good. You know why, right? Like, can you guess the reason why this formation is still looking perfect? 2 seconds. 1, 2. Okay, you might have gotten that. There's actually a crazy build up here, right? You can see it. It was pushing up. After it got to this particular spot, it created a build up. The next thing you saw was a bullish engulfing candlestick. So what do you think? We're expecting another 8, 10, 12 hours of movement on this particular trade. So guys, all we just simply do now is to just relax. And because it's actually getting late and the chart might actually start reducing, that the momentum might actually start dropping. Momentum, first of all, is actually dropping, right, because of the time, right? So it's kind of like getting late gradually now, so the momentum is actually dropping also gradually. So what will just happen is we'll continue from tomorrow, but then I'll be updating everyone on the Telegram channel, right? So if you are not part of the Telegram channel, the link is actually down below there. You can actually just join, right? So if you're already part of the Telegram channel, I bet you're cashing out from this trade. Anytime you're watching this video, I bet you're cashing out from this exact trade that we are recording live currently. Okay, so what we just do, guys, is this. We'll just be back tomorrow, right? We'll just be back tomorrow, and if any funny thing happen, I'll also write it in the Telegram channel. Okay, everyone can zoom out or everyone can cash out. Maybe it's bad now or something. I'll write everything there. But if we're still good, I won't have to write anything. I will just instead say that maybe everyone should stock in some more positions, because I'm thinking on telling those in the private channel to stock in more positions already. But I will just wait. We'll just wait for tomorrow, because the momentum is actually dropping. We shouldn't expect a lot of movement currently. We'll just see tomorrow, guys. That will just be the second day of holding this particular trade.
One eternity later.
All right, okay, guys. Now, so far so good. This is exactly what we're having. We didn't really get a lot of formation. Instead, our profit actually dropped, if you notice that. So we're actually having about 2.2k now. So our profit actually dropped, right? But then what we're just going to do now is we're going to add in some more formations, right? Now, today is actually looking very, very cool, right? Now, you can just literally see a lot of consolidations. I wasn't expecting consolidations like this. And hopefully the day doesn't end like this. It's still kind of like early, not so late, right? Well, not so late. It's not so late. It's still okay. But then what we just had is it came towards our region of build up at the spot, right? Well, it didn't really touch it, but then it just played around the region of our build up, right? So guys, what we can do is we can add 1 or 2 more positions, right? 1 or 2 more positions in case this particular stuff actually takes off. But I wouldn't want to tell those on the private channel to go into this, right? Now, the reason is because I just want to hold the risk alone. I don't know the amount of their capitals there and the rest, so I would just want to hold this one alone, right? So yeah, so I would just want to add some positions to this particular trade from here. Say let's go with like 3 lot sizes. Let's just want to, okay, good. So guys, what we just be doing, we'll just chill now. We'll just chill at this point, right? Because anything can happen. It can, well, we'll just watch and actually just see this particular to watch it goes, right? Because there are actually still some levels. So let's just take only 3 trades. So let's not be greedy, guys. Let's just take only 3 trades. But then so far so good. Everyone is actually still in massive profits. Every single person. So I'm looking at maybe the maximum spot should be around this range. So if we are locking our profits, because we're in profit, if we're locking our profits, this will be it. Just around this region to lock in our profits around this region like that. So guys, we'll just wait now. We'll just see how this particular stuff actually goes. If this particular chart keeps consolidating like this for the whole day, well, it means that we'll have to just continue this video tomorrow, because like what's there to say, because you know nasdaq, it can literally just continue this for the whole day. It can even continue for 2-3 days if it wants to, right? But then let's not expect that to happen. But if we don't continue today, that might have to be tomorrow, right? That might have to be tomorrow.
One eternity later.
All right, okay guys, now this is exactly what we're having currently. Now this particular trade has been moving really, really smooth. Now it has started started moving finally, right? Now, but then let me just quickly show you what occurred. It actually just dropped down, right, from this particular zone, right, where we entered. It started dropping down against us. You can literally see that, right? But then it came to a particular zone that we actually calculated before. Remember, this particular maximum zone where we just placed we just locked in around this particular spot. So it literally almost hit a lock. It actually just took off from there. You can literally see that it actually just took off from that particular level. Now we're actually running just over 7,000 bucks. Okay, just roughly 7,000 bucks. That's what we are running currently, right at that particular spot. And of course, our balance has now dropped to like 852 because, well, we're using zero spread, so we're always paying for commission. Okay, so this is exactly what I have currently. Now, even though I risked this on my own before, I went into this on my own. So what's going to happen now is we're going to storm into some more trades, right? Today being the third day of holding this NASDAQ, we're going to storm into some more trades, but then this time around, we're going to storm into the trades with everyone. That's those on the private channel are going to stock into some more positions on this trade, and those on the free channel also, they are going to stock in some more positions into this trade. Every single person has to cash out. Every single person, right? Okay, guys, so let me just quickly inform those in the private channel to actually just stock into some more positions on this trade, right? We're able to share this particular stuff on the private channel, right, and also on the free channel, so everyone can actually cash out. It's fine, guys, so everyone can actually cash out. And now what we are just waiting for now is for us to actually go into this trade again. But let's actually just go into, let's just say one more trade, just one, like just one. We're already running approximately 7,000 bucks, right? So let's just go into just one more trade. Let's just use one lot size. Okay, so let's just use one. So let's just buy. Okay, so we're just going to one more trade. We just buy with just one lot size this time around, and we'll just watch how this particular strategy goes. But remember, guys, this trade, I actually thought this trade will last for just 24 hours. Now that's same with gold. As I'm talking to you now, gold has hit I think 2 take profits now. It has hit a take profit 1, and it has hit a take profit 2. For some reason, it's actually taking so much time. It just keeps pushing, guys. It just keeps moving like that. So gold is actually taking just roughly same time. But for now, guys, we just keep locking in this profit because no one is actually permitted to waste pips, guys. This actually looks like a good day. So we'll just watch now and actually just see how it actually goes.
A few moments later.
Boom. All right. Okay, guys, so this is exactly what you're having currently, right? So yeah, so what's just going to happen now, guys, is I'm just going to close this particular trade on this account at least, right? And now I'm going to hold it on a different account, right? I'm going to hold it, and then the result of how it actually goes, I'm going to drop that also for you here, right? So I'm just going to drop the screenshot, find one of those places to drop the screenshot to just tell you how it actually went maybe later, right? But for the now, guys, on this particular account, I actually just want to zoom up because, guys, this is actually cool. We're actually running almost 10k on this particular account, and that's just over 10,000 bucks of equity that we're actually having currently, right? And all these trades that you can actually see, if you go on a free Telegram channel, you can actually see I shared all of these trades there. You can actually just hit on the link. The link is actually just down below. You can hit on the link, you check the free Telegram channel. Every single trade you can see here now, they were actually dropped in the free Telegram channel. So I actually shared every single update as regards this particular stuff there, right? Of course, all the trades were dropped first in the private channel, right, so that everyone is happy. After that, I shared it into the free channel so that every single person can actually cash out, right? All right. Okay, guys, so that all we're actually having currently, we're just having just roughly 10.5k. That's what we're actually having on this particular trade. So that was worth it, right? So we literally held this trade for just approximately 72 hours. That's we literally held this trade for like 3 days straight, right? Smoothly, just like that. So guys, this is actually really smooth, guys. This is actually really smooth. Just like I already told you, if you want to see this trade, it's actually on our free Telegram channel. And also the broker that we actually use currently on this particular trade, I actually dropped the link already in the description box, so you can actually just check it out if you want to use same broker. And then the leverage we used there was 1 to 2,000. That was what we used, and every analysis you would just watch, they were all done at a 50 minutes time frame. Boom. Okay, guys, so that just has podcast so actually goes. Just remember, for every single video that can hit over 1,000 likes within 24 hours, that's before we hit over 100,000 subscribers, I'll be coming back to that very video, running through the comment section, and I'll be selecting 3 random traders that will be funding $3,000 each, just like that. So that if you're new to this YouTube channel, just remember to hit on the subscribe button, hit the like button, and also remember to turn the notification bell so you don't miss any videos I'll be dropping out from this place. So that just has podcast so much it goes, guys. So bye from guys. I'm Mr. P. Peace.